Secrets out of the bag. I'm streaming tonight. I was legitimately last night. I was considering not streaming at all, but I was just dicking around, doing legitimately nothing. So I was like, might as well, you know. Either way, I'll just be on my phone, and I don't want to just be on my phone. I want to do stuff. So I'm playing a brand new game, which I've had for quite a while. I bought this game when I still was playing on the PS4. I bought this game as a game knowing it was an easy play. I've just had this this was at the bottom of my fucking list, you know, under sure, it's on like the franchises, which is the MCU stuff, God of War, it's the Resident Evil games, but not only that, under the Uncharted, Skylanders, Tony Hawk, you know, it was at the very bottom with Fallout 76, Prey, and Travis Saves Universe, which I may or may not do sooner rather than later. I don't know, because I want to kind of do short games right now before I commit into doing another big game, which is going to be fucking most likely one of the Marvel ones or something else. I don't fucking know. But all I know is that when this game came out, it was notorious to be a quick play. Like, notorious, as in, like, famously, you know, famously. So I don't know if, like, I'm gonna enjoy it or not. All I know is that I have it, I've bought it, it's a physical copy game, and I've never played it. I don't know what the gameplay is like. I know next to nothing about this game, you know. So now I can get rid of the Stellar Blade thing. So let me look up the order. 1886 Trophy Guide. Because that's what you meant to do with brand new games. This is what you do. 2015. This game's 9 years old this year. Nearly 10. I'm playing a 10-year-old game. That's insane to think about, you know? It's a 10-hour long plat. So I'm probably, like, there's a chance I can get this game done by the weekend. You know? In this stage, you mainly want to sit back and enjoy the story. There are no difficulty related trophies, so you won't have to worry about that. The game starts at medium difficulty by default, which can be changed. What's the developer who did this game? Ready at Dawn. Eddie goes to Sparta. It's pretty cool. And Jazz of Olympus. And of course the Origins collection. All I know is I'm pretty excited for this because I know some people on my friends list have this game, and they bought it because it was an easy play. So I can by next week I'll be onto a different game. I can legitimately tell you that by the next week today I'll be onto a different game. Because if it's a 10-hour play, and if I stream 4 hours every night, I won't stream 4 hours tonight. I'll stream maybe till midnight, 12:30 maybe. Tomorrow I'll do more. Thursday I will do a lot. Tomorrow night I can do a lot as well. No, not really. Well, that's right. I didn't even fucking tell you. But last night I watched Bad Boys. I just caved in and was like, fuck it, I'm watching it. This movie, I don't know why I haven't watched it until now. It was so fucking good, you know? Like, like, just like, imagine watching Men in Black just without the severe drama and the alien sub-stories, or alien main story. That's what Bad Boys fucking feels like, you know? And Bad Boys was released after Men in Black, I think. Wait. It's the Man in Black. No, it was 97, so Bad Boys must have inspired Will Smith's portrayal in Men in Black. Okay. For a collectible guide for an entire game, it's only 25 minutes long. Bro, each chapter of Alan Wake was at least 30 minutes. Some was an hour. This is insane. Let me put. I don't know how Friday night's gonna go down, but there's plans. There's plans. No, to say the least, there are plans. But all I know is that I'm excited to fucking play just a game, you know? Like, I'm done Starlight Blade, you know? It's weird to think that it's done, you know? Same with Rise of the Ronin and Avatar. Like, I've sunk so many hours into those games that it felt weird when it was done, you know? Bad Boys, I'm gonna give it a it's an easy, crisp 7 out of 10. I fucking liked it. It's a good rewatchable movie. The cool thing about it is that when I watched it, I didn't know the twists, you know? Like, I was fully expecting the specific girl to be the love interest of the movie, but no. She gets killed early on in the movie. The other person becomes a semi-love interest, and maybe they could have waited it to be the sequel, but as I did like how Martin Lawrence, like, their characters had to act like the other character, because this character only wanted to speak to Will Smith's character, and she doesn't know who Will Smith's character is. Just that the friend who died, I don't know, I enjoyed it for what it was. And apparently, it was Michael Bay's first ever, and I mean ever, movie. Which is weird to think about. First ever movie? That's insane. Because I know him from fucking Transformers and TMNT live actions. I had no idea Michael Bay did them. What was the budget? 19 million. Damn. And it did extremely well. What a Bad Boys 2 was like? I'm assuming it was at least 30. At least. Because it's a sequel of a successful movie. $130 million. No wonder. No wonder. Bad Boys for Life. I'm assuming it did well because it's a sequel after 20 years. Yeah, 90 million. Yeah, got 500,000 then. Bad Boys Ride or Die. Yeah, okay. Which I'm seeing. I'm seeing this week. And I've been seeing the trailers of it and it looks fucking insanely cool. Alright, so I did my review of X-Men tonight. I'm gonna need to do X2 after stream maybe. So I guess I need to smash them out because I'm falling behind, you know. I was gonna do X2, Last Stand, First Class, The Wolverine, and now Bad Boys. And tomorrow, Bad Boys 2. You know, it's like it. Oh, that's right. I fucking need to do bloody A Quiet Place as well. Another movie. Bro, I was planning to watch A Quiet Place day one anyway, when Dad and I were gone. So I may just pump them out tomorrow at the hospital or do some work. I don't fucking know, because I'm gonna be there all day. Alright. I'm quite excited because I've got no idea what this game is like. Nothing. I know nothing. All I know is that it's a quick game. It's a quick plot. That's what I care about. I like quick games. I do. It makes you want to replay them more, in my opinion. So let us go. Santa Monica. It's Santa Monica Studios to help with GTA. Created and developed by Ready at Dawn. That's a good logo. Looks like an R and a D connected. The Order 1886. Apparently, from what I read, a lot of the negative reviews of this game was that it was basically 50% cutscenes, which is fine for me. It is fine for me. I prefer to watch something than to play something when it's like a cinematic experience. You know? Like, I love how God of War has a lot of cutscenes. Playable cutscenes, those are fun though. There's no difficulty related trophy, that's all I know. And there's chapter select as well. And there's 15 chapters in the game. How many chapters will we complete tonight? I don't know. Okay. It's always a nice feeling having a brand new game. It always is.
Still breathing? I know. I'm just going out to have a look. Let's do a bit longer. Let's just one go anyway. Come back to me. Boys, let's not try too many questions. Go on then. Wake up, friend. Hey? About giving up on the ghost there, didn't we? Fancy another round? What's the tough now, eh? Oh, it's just getting started. Not to worry. We'll come back and have another go later, eh? Right. Come on, get up. Up you get. Come on, you. Pick it up. Yeah. Sweet dreams, mate. Time for your morning bath, my lord.
Oh, we see our face.
This rate, I don't think he's gonna last much longer.
20th
Come on
day
now.
of November,
Two more
1806. Catacombs of Westminster.
Yeah, not so hard, was it? Here we go again. You about ready?
These things take time. Put him back in.
I can do this all day, mate.
Why, you little shit!
Is it meant to be? Fuck. I had no idea it's always going to be in like a movie sense. It usually becomes like full screen when it's at this point in the game. Wait. What is photo dice? Oh, allows you to turn off the HUD. That makes sense.
Hey guys, it's PS4 Trophies showing you all of the collectibles in the order 1886. If you want to see a video for just one of the 4 collectible types, I do have those on my channel, so feel free to go check them out. Now, the game does not feature any tracking, so you're going to have to keep track of which collectibles you got, or you can follow this guide. You can also do chapter select once you've completed the game, and you can select actually each individual scene within each chapter. Now, how this is going to work, top left corner, I have the chapter number with the current directive. Underneath that, the collectible type, and then
Discover our most indulgent Tim Tam range ever. What more could you wish for?
Hey guys, it's PS4 Trophies showing you all of the collectibles in the order 1886. If you want to see a video for just one of the 4 collectible type, chapter select once you've chapter number with the current directive. Underneath that, the collectible type, and in the top right corner, I have the scene within each of the chapters in case you're going to do it through chapter select if you miss anything. Now, in chapter 1, after the prologue, you're going to come into this room, you got that guy.
Damn, there's motion blur. I don't like it. That means he's gonna get some poon.
Just my luck.
There's bullets around though. Right, push and hold.
Hands up.
All right, mate.
Not a word. Inside. Close them.
Let's just talk this through, shall we? You're him, aren't you? The convict everyone's talking about. There's only one way out of here. Walking Dead, that's what you are. Gotta wish you never left those catacombs.
Such mouth.
Fair enough. Fair enough, it's your funeral, not mine.
Move.
That's why we have our orders. Shoot on sight.
He has a gun! He has a gun!
Orders to open fire! Take
Whoa, fellas, whoa! Ah!
Checking someone out now. Not even choking me, he snapped his fucking neck.
Give yourself up, monsieur. My next shot will not be a warning.
Now, of course, it's fucking snowing.
Hands where I can see them.
The play's over, Galahad. Surrender yourself.
Raise your hands now!
Raise your hands.
Hands up!
Gray,
Don't do this!
I said surrender!
Hands on your head!
You have betrayed our order! No one may escape the penalty!
You forget, Lord Chancellor. I'm as good as dead already.
Galahad!
So she likes us. Wait, was that like an ending? You know, we're playing the future scenario. Huh.
Galahad, come in. Galahad, acknowledge this is command.
I read you, Percival.
Enjoying a stroll in the park, are we?
Nothing quite like a chilly London morning to stimulate the senses.
Not to interrupt your little constitutional, but we have confirmation of multiple marks at Grosvenor Square.
What are our directives?
Rendezvous at
day
the
of
United
October.
India House
Yeah,
with the Grain
had a
and
hunch.
Lafayette and contain the threat. Do you have it in sight?
I had a hunch. I had a fucking hunch. Some games do this. Like, you see the ending, but usually that ending is not even the ending. It's like fucking, like, the second chapter, you know? Look at Tales from the Borderlands.
Right in front of me.
Good. Assess the situation once there and proceed with caution. Did Nicola provide you with armament?
Yes. Essex M2 Falchion.
Good. The Falchion's secondary ordnance should help.
When was sound, like, this good already? I thought it was not only to, like, the early 19th century. Oh, 1900s, I should say.
We may be pursuing Bedlamites, but they remain civilians. Use non-lethal force whenever possible.
Understood. Are you joining us?
I have a small matter to attend to. I'll find you afterwards.
En route now. Galahad out.
I kind of had a hunch we were, like, not doing one character. We're gonna do more than, like. That makes any sense? I need to get more comfortable. Ugh. Ow. I like stretching my legs out.
Polishing the railing, and you have a newspaper, which is one of the 4 collectible types. So you can go ahead and pick that up.
Morning.
From about 20 feet away, you'll see a little thumbprint indicating you can interact with the object. The only one that's not going to have that thumbprint are the photograph cylinders. So go down the stairs from that room, and we're going to... get our second collectible here, and it's going to be a photo. All the photo and documents are grouped into one collectible type. Now you can use your left stick to look at it. And then you can hit the triangle button to flip it around. But from there, we're going to leave this room, and we're going to be introduced to our first phonographic cylinder. You can kind of see it sparkling. It doesn't have the little thumbprint, so you're not going to see it from a distance.
Max cylinders contain record audio messages. Press option archive.
It befell in the days of Uther Pendragon, when he was king of all England, and so reigned, that there was a mighty duke in Cornwall that held war against him long time. And the duke was called the Duke of Tintagel. And so by means King Uther sent for this duke, charging him to bring his wife with him, for she was called a fair lady, and a passing wise, and her name was called Igraine. So when the duke and his wife were come unto the king, by the means of great lords they were accorded both. The king liked and loved this lady well, and he made them great cheer out of measure, and desired to have lain by her. But she was a passing good woman, and would not assent unto the king. And then she told the duke her husband, and said, I suppose that we were sent for that I should be dishonored. Wherefore, husband, I counsel you, that we depart from hence suddenly, that we may ride all night unto our own castle.
There are 77 total collectibles in the order. That's insane. The only thing that's going to take me a while to get used to is this aspect ratio, because I haven't seen a game with an aspect ratio of having widescreen like this. And I like, it's something like Sam Lake would think of doing, but then realize it's not that good to do. Because it's only good in cinemas where we don't see the black screen. I like full screen movies anyway. And even better, because widescreen have full screen options. You know, there's like, Avengers Endgame was released in widescreen, but there's a full screen cut of it, and it has like parts of the movie we've never seen before. So why not just do it like that in the first place? I don't know. I'm just used to movies looking like this anyway.
And kind of see it sparkling. It doesn't have the little thumbprint, so you're not going to see it from a distance, but you can see the glow. And then this, you can actually go into the archive from your menu and see them. None of the other ones you're going to be able to keep track of. And once you can see the glow. And then this, you can actually go into the archive from your menu and see them. None of the other ones you're going to be able to keep track of. And once you leave that building, you're going to go down ladder on the side of the building, come around the corner down this alleyway.
I'm on my way down to the street.
Acknowledge.
It'd be insane if this had haptic feedback. Then again, there's a PS4 game from nearly 10 years ago. It looks fucking sick.
Galahad, you're Gray. Any word from Lafayette?
Negative.
Same here. He's probably off somewhere gallivanting. Being, well, himself.
I know your concerns, but trust me, he's a good lad.
If you say so. In any case, I have no time to look for him. I'm assigning the last few constables to their posts.
And you're going to see some garbage cans here, and right on top of it is the document that you can interact with. And the final one here in chapter 1 is going to be our first object. And just continue onwards. You're going to come down here and you see this fruit stand. On the top of this barrel is our first.
Top of this fruit stand.
Ma'am, I suggest you and your husband stay inside until we say otherwise.
I think outside.
Object that you can pick up. That's all 4 collectible types. Again, you'll get a trophy for finding all of them for each type.
He seems to have trouble breathing.
Yes, Constable, that is clearly the case.
Perhaps he needs a glass of water.
This man does not need a drink, he has asthma.
Are you a doctor, Mom?
I know what my father is. I've seen plenty of people struggle with this condition. Say so. This man needs medical attention.
It's so weird that once upon a time like this was like considered like the norm clothing, you know? Well, the norm for people who had money, I suppose, but nowadays basically everyone has access to some form of clothing that's not just cheap rags, but like the garment that that woman's wearing, like it's puffing out because of these like plastic or metal like wires, which is insanity to me. But
The police are just trying to keep everyone safe. They have to follow protocol.
Galahad, see that you cordon off the entire district, and do it quietly. How did you arrive here so quickly?
Skill, love.
I must admit, you do move fast for a man of your age.
I'm not cares to be reminded of his decrepitude by a fair damsel.
My lord, this damsel would never be so callous as to do such a thing.
Sure is he. Would you ever? Who are the marks?
Bedlamites, running amok. Percival thinks it could be a rebel subterfuge. Let's hope you haven't lost your edge.
Remember who trained you?
He was the best. In his day.
Was.
You're still pretty good. But I'm better.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, Gray, come in.
Acknowledge, Percival.
Multiple escapees spotted at the east entrance of the United India Underground Station. Intercept with caution.
Understood. Come on, Gray. Let's move.
Let's move. Oh, that's cool.
Here. They say a group of mental patients escaped the London office.
I heard rumors of rebels roaming the streets lately. Maybe.
Once we're inside, don't let anyone else through.
Sure you don't need help, love?
Do you mean a strong man to take control of things?
That's right.
Just stay out of our way. I'd hate for you to get shot by mistake.
Trouble?
The usual trigger-happy mercenaries.
The United India Company prefers its minions enthusiastic.
The last thing we need is a band of hired guns causing more havoc. I've told them to remain on lockdown.
It's weird to know mercenaries was like a legal fucking job we could have had. You know? And murder only became like an unlawful thing back in the the early 1900s. It's so weird to think about.
Galahad, take cover!
I'm trying to take cover, it's not letting me! I'm so confused. There we are.
Let's get to work.
Target down.
Let's reload.
We're clear.
Move up.
Get out of here! Find some weapons! You two! Get your asses over here! I need help! Come on.
Go.
Let's go, you bloody bastards!
A rifle would be more appropriate.
Shit.
More escapees coming from the alley.
Let's get them!
Some are heading for the atrium. Escapee down!
Street clear. There are more in the courtyard.
It's up the stairs. Enemy down.
Damn it!
Oh, damn. Escapee neutralized. Target down.
I swear I'll blast his head into goddamn ash! Help!
Damn it.
Shove off, copper!
They've locked the door. I can hear more commotion inside. Hurry. More bedlamites inside. Stunned. Take the shot.
You told me to take this shot. Yeah, I couldn't fucking do it. You okay, bruv?
Izzy! Are you alright?
You're right.
Damn it!
Obviously she doesn't die.
Oh, God. They're slaughtering them. Ready?
Let's get rid of this scum. Smoke grenades.
Right.
What did you just throw?
All right. Let's go. What's your aim?
The bobbies are pushing!
Damn.
In the bar.
Shit. Escapee down. I need to reload.
Bugger me!
I'm reloading. There were more on the level above. We need to get up there.
We should clear the second floor.
Hello, Poppet.
Everything to your liking thus far?
Quite. Just another ordinary London morning.
Indeed.
Although I do hope that was only the beginning. Ladies first.
Quiet.
Mate, you think we'll get to shoot a few of them rich folk? Huh? Say no more.
Room clear.
Escapee down! You two.
Sir.
Downstairs. There are civilians who need your assistance.
Yes, sir. Sir, General Lafayette is in the next room.
You're joking. Is there a single woman in this city he won't try to seduce? Well, he's your problem now. Do try not to lag behind.
Lafayette. Ah, monsieur. This lady requires my attention.
Marquis, your attention is required elsewhere.
I assure you, mademoiselle, that only the vow of fidelity prevents me from accepting your invitation.
Oh, Marquis, you mustn't leave now.
Unfortunately, my lady, my duty compels me elsewhere.
Well, let's see, Jules Brunet in Raz the Rhine was based off Lafayette, right?
Most fetching, was she not?
I hadn't noticed.
That is because you are not a Frenchman.
You are the most American Frenchman I have ever known.
I am a lover of liberty, mon ami.
A proper knight must learn to curb his passions.
Without passion, monsieur. A man cannot fight.
We do not fight men, Marquis.
Men, half-breeds, what does it matter? Vive la liberté!
Everybody is wearing it. And so, naturally, as someone who has taken this shit very seriously for a very long time. As someone who is as offended by the mere presence of the punk-ass pig that is Donald Trump as I have been publicly for good morning.
Welcome to the...
Dust, the world is risen from the change, the roaming bomb. Thick blood, the tearing rust, the world's encasing on it all, but yet so come. Rise, now, rise, now to the well front. The cries of the living, we're watching the killing. You'll move to the front, to the war. No questions on you kill. For me, you war.
I've tried so hard to make the bleeding stop. I looked inside to see me die.
Could have sworn I just saw a good things post, bro. I could have sworn I saw good things. Yeah, they did.
Fly me to the moon. motherfucker. Come on, Freddie D. I'ma make an announcement. This cracker ain't slouching. Got the flow, keep the big boys bouncing. New metal, one hit wonders. The biz get back. Time to run from the gunner. Banger, another lip banger. Out the closet, off for the hanger. Y'all better take cover. Here come a UAP. Master Chief says danger. DJ Lethal. Got the SB12, element evil. Try not to forget, I'm still a redneck trucker from the sticks. Light it up, like an ambulance. Siren blaring in my head again. I'm about to go nuts, so straight freak show. No room in the bistro.
Bigger, better, fake it, never. Living with or without cheddar. Love my early.
Feeling like a bag of shit.
Personal. Strange. Let's go.
It's about time.
Marquis, you and Lady Grain take that entrance. I'll go through this one and sweep for any remaining escapees.
Oui, monsieur.
Sir.
Air command to all knights in the vicinity of Mayfair. The Metropolitan Police has finished cordoning off the affected areas. Sentinels are continuing their overhead sweep. We will alert you to any sightings of the escaped patients.
Acknowledge.
Patience.
Galahad, are you making any headway?
I'm in the generator room.
Lafayette and I have decided to split our search.
Oui, mademoiselle. But I have not met any resistance yet.
It's gonna be an inside job, fucking guaranteed. Like, cop stories are always like that. What about that monster that we saw earlier?
I had a feeling I'd beat you here.
I thought you were a bad
Remember,
guy.
youth always prevails.
That was a weird fucking late sound.
Everyone, one of our escapees is a half-breed. make that more than one.
Mademoiselle, are you near his location?
My route is blocked. It may take me some time to reach him.
Jesus. I'm so confused. What am I meant to be doing? What the fuck?
I'm almost there.
I'm dead. I mean, I know what to do now.
Monsieur, hold on. I'm almost there.
Monsieur!
What happened?
I slew most of them. The last one got away. Igraine, I need your arc gun. I'll head up to street level and keep after him. You two go that way and head him off.
Understood.
Shit.
We need to press forward. Out of the way!
right?
Yes.
Percival, we've neutralized the threat on our side.
Good. I managed to capture one of the half-breeds. Rendezvous back at Regent Street.
Acknowledge. Let's go.
Okay.
Sir, what should we do with him?
Westminster to the catacombs. We'll deal with him later.
Ah, Sir Percival. I thought the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights might be mixed up in this affray.
We had reason to suspect a rebel incursion, Commissioner.
An elementary conjecture. In that event, perhaps this might be of interest.
Whitechapel.
Purely circumstantial, of course.
I call it evidence.
Well, circumstantial evidence can be a tricky animal, my dear Sir Percival. You may think it is pointing at one thing, but shift your point of view slightly, and you may find it pointing in an equally uncompromising manner at something entirely different.
Please, indulge me with your musings, Commissioner.
Well, first the rebellion, and then this Jack, and the Ripper murders. And then this. Strange, don't you think, that Whitechapel has become the epicenter of our recent conundrums? We must examine every clue now, you see?
We meet in council 2 days hence. If you would do us the honor of presenting your findings.
You can expect me at Westminster.
Over here, sir.
Do excuse me.
Where have you been? Bloody London traffic.
Mon Général, what of the other half-breeds that escaped through Hyde Park? We must pursue them.
No.
Mais notre devoir est de les poursuivre, monsieur.
Marquis, nous ne chassons pas des Anglais sur le nouveau continent. Votre témérité sera requis à un moment opportun.
Oui, mon Général. I will be governed by your advice.
I'm sure you will appreciate that for the time being, this must remain a police matter.
Of course.
Something's amiss. The underworld in Whitechapel is known to give safe harbor to the rebellion.
It's precisely what troubles me.
Why would so many half-breeds be found in Bedlam?
Some things we need to find out for ourselves.
You heard Commissioner Doyle. It's a police investigation now.
Knights do not relinquish their authority to bureaucrats.
Percival is right. This matter should be brought before the council.
I'm so confused. Like, I thought it was just a game about people killing other people. 'cause they're
Centuries
bad
have
people.
passed. But our order has remained steadfast in its sacred mission to preserve the balance between man and half-breed. Such was the quest of our founder, King Arthur. May his name be forever resplendent.
Is it true? Did the Lord Chancellor fight by Arthur's side?
That is the legend.
Today, that balance is threatened with grave upset by a new contagion. The rebellion. As long
14th
as
of
its
day of
campaign
October.
of anarchy and terror is allowed to continue, the plague of lichen infestation that has infected our city will only grow more intolerable.
Well, the Lord Chancellor will thus agree to the urgency of a mission into Whitechapel.
Whitechapel is a matter for the civil authorities.
When the noble Arthur sought to contest for truage with the Roman Emperor Lucius, he did not trouble himself with issues of jurisdiction.
Do not presume to quote history to me, Sir Percival. I've seen more of history than you shall ever know. I remind the knights here assembled that the threat to this order comes not only from without, but within. We must stand vigilant together, lest our ranks be poisoned by those who seek the destruction of all we hold sacred. No one is immune from the rebels' influence.
Surely the Lord Chancellor does not mean to question Sir Percival's loyalty.
This order has long appreciated Sir Percival's counsel, but the current disruption calls for caution and concerted effort, not rash action.
Sir Percival has cause, Lord Chancellor. The situation in Whitechapel may need to be addressed.
Does Lord Darwin speak with the blessing of the peers? Lord Hastings, Lord Dunglass,
He does, Lord Chancellor. Perhaps the question should be put to the Council.
Very well. What says the Order of Her Majesty's Royal Knights in the matter of Whitechapel? Aye or nay?
Nay.
The nays have it. This council is dismissed.
Our order grows too prudent, Grayson. We wither away from this inaction.
Leave it, Sebastian.
Caution be damned.
Sir Percival is most agitated.
You should learn it is best not to cross him when his mind is set on something.
What do you make of this?
Percival seems intent on pursuing his investigation.
Wowee.
You heard the Lord Chancellor. The Council will not stand for it.
Brother Knight has made a habit of contravening his...
Wowee. I've heard of a lichen before, but not like a werewolf. Fuck it, let's just do the next chapter, then we'll hop off.
Now in chapter 2, you're going to go and explore Tesla's lab, and there's 3 collectibles in here, so before you do anything else, make sure you pick up all the
Stories lately.
I fear many grow weary of Brother Percival's insubordination.
If anyone has the liberty to challenge the Council's authorities...
We have so few options left, Mr.
What are we to do?
Galahad will deal with this in due time. I have a more pressing matter to attend.
As you wish.
How many of us will make the journey to America? Lord Barrett, Lord Darwin, and myself.
I've heard many great things about the Agamemnon, Lord Hastings.
She is the finest the United India Company has ever built. I can promise you a pleasant and speedy journey across the Atlantic.
Can we expect your presence at the launch? Sir Lucan.
Would be my honor to see you off on your maiden voyage, my lords.
Sir Lucan, if I may.
If you would permit me, my lords.
Of course, Sir Percival. Alistair, you know as well as I do that Whitechapel is the key to these disturbances, to everything.
My opinion is immaterial. The council has spoken.
Few dared countermand your father's express wishes.
Need I remind you that we all serve at the Lord Chancellor's pleasure?
You are the Knight Commander! Make him see reason.
You think an incursion into a rebel stronghold is reasonable?
I consider it an acceptable risk.
One for which you'd be willing to accept full responsibility should unforeseen circumstances arise.
Let what befalls be upon my head, no one else's.
Whitechapel remains off limits. That is officially.
You have my thanks, Sir Lucan.
Of your thanks I have no need. Bring me results.
As the Knight Commander wishes.
Well,
we're going in.
Most excellent.
When do we move?
You're not talking about Whitechapel. But my
Your brother sought fit to permit us a reconnaissance. Secure the necessary materials. Isabeau, a word.
Tell me, monsieur, about the Lord Chancellor.
What is it, Marquis?
Sir Lucan and Lady Igraine were adopted by him, yes?
Yes, they were.
Why would he bring them into such struggle?
Perhaps he wanted to regain a semblance of the humanity he lost. When time came to join the Order, the choice was theirs to make.
Regardless, I would not wish this life on my children.
Marquis, we need to hurry.
Oui, mon général. Avec plaisir. Monsieur.
Friend Mallory has always been something of a rogue operative.
I've never known a better man.
Still, I shall rely on you to be call it a sobering influence.
Sebastian and I have long been partners. I trust him with my life.
A little restraint would not be ill-advised. Do look after my sister, won't you?
No man in the realm can keep Isabeau from danger when she's of a mind.
Oh, you say true. What's a brother to do, eh? Good luck and Godspeed.
Good luck and Godspeed.
Always at your service, Sir Galahad. This way, please.
Ah, Tesla. Just the man.
Did you know there's a car named after you? It used to be good and now it's horrendous.
What new developments do you have to show me?
Quite a few intriguing things, if I may say so.
Wait.
Any further news of the trouble in Grosvenor Square?
Police are investigating. And investigating.
Lycans. On the United India Company's front doorstep. What do you make of it?
Mayfair isn't what it used to be.
That's you, Lowenthal.
Permit me to oversee a few of my new experiments. In the meanwhile, take a look around. Play with whatever strikes your fancy. But do be careful.
Yeah, Yuri Lowenthal, Nicholas Tesla. It's insane. You might also like Infamous Second Son, Infamous First Light.
Nicola, how fares your friend Edison these days?
Thomas and I are not on speaking terms. The man is an idiot.
That's pretty good.
Collectibles. There's one here on the right, on the table up front. And then there's going to be one in the center of the room. And you
Oh, isn't it? Aren't these electric balls called a Tesla ball?
Quite an antique. Hard to believe we ever use these communicators.
Tesla coil.
can see the thumbprint there. So go walk up to this table and interact with this object. And then there's going to be one on the left side of the room. Make sure you get all three of these before you proceed further into the game. So when you enter this room, this should be the first thing you do.
All gibberish to me. Nick,
And there,
you sly dog.
the third one is the document. All right, now we're on chapter.
Sir Galahad. Sir Galahad. Please, this way. Here is something you may find interesting. This device allows you to convert between Edison's inefficient direct current and my superior alternating current. Quite handy for overloading and incapacitating certain electrical systems. It's comprised of an inverter, transformer, and rectifier outfitted with some brass clips to enhance the design. Oh, and a fine leather carrying case. Inside each tube is a small quantity of mercury. When the mercury is properly aligned, the device becomes operational. Please, try it. Ah.
You never cease to amaze, Nicola.
I'd appreciate your expert opinion on my latest whimsy. Here.
Essex 84 Marksman Carbine. Impressive.
You've always had a good eye for craftsmanship. I've outfitted this one with a telescopic sight. It's ideal for long-range shooting. I would be honored if you would test its efficacy.
With pleasure.
Your skills never cease to amaze me.
Some muffling might be in order as well.
I'll attend to it immediately. So, are there any other of my children that you would like to meet?
The offer's tempting, but I must return to the others.
Of course. Oh, the monocular that General Lafayette requested is over there on the table.
I'll see that he gets it.
We scour the district in pairs. Isabeau, you and Lafayette take the high street from the south end. Galahad and I will move in from the north.
Why not give the Frenchman to Galahad?
Mademoiselle doubts my intentions. I promise to remain at all times the picture of chivalry.
I'd prefer to have someone more experienced looking out for me.
I thought you needed no looking after.
Very well. You team with Galahad.
Mademoiselle will perhaps one day allow me to demonstrate my skill.
One day?
Remember, we are entering rebel territory. The insurgents will take umbrage at our incursion into Whitechapel.
Given our little discovery in Mayfair, the London hospital should be our target.
Strange to think Lycans would find sanctuary here, is it not, monsieur?
You really believe the rebels are collaborating with the half-breeds?
The Lord Chancellor is convinced of it. I have my doubts.
Do you trust anyone, mon général?
Never accept. Always question. It's a motto that's seen me through the centuries.
Seen me? How many centuries has he
Stay
lived?
vigilant, all of you. We can expect hot work here.
Ah, quelle joie!
A nest of cut-pursers, collaborators, and whoremongers. I knew it very differently once.
The 15th day of October.
A lone chapel stood just there, offering sanctuary to travelers.
That was before even my time. The city walls had yet to come up.
Now you can smell it.
Alright. I'm gonna hop off now. Damn. So far the game is fun, but I've yet to pop a trophy, which is a little bit bizarre. Usually, like, completing a chapter, I would guarantee one, but So, a bunch... I think I'm gonna get that one with ease. So I'm guaranteed to get all these 5 trophies, plus the complete game 1 in my playthrough, because I'm probably gonna get some other ones along the way. So, there's 15 chapters in the game, and we've completed the first 2 plus the prologue, and the second chapter was 10 minutes long. And apparently some of the chapters are just videos, which is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. Gonna watch Bad Boys 2, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow with more of this stuff. I'm probably gonna play a bunch tomorrow. Might as well just sink out like bulk of the game. Just do it, because why not? Tomorrow night I've legitimately want to play more than normally. I just need to shower tomorrow night. Don't know when, because we're gonna come home around 7ish. Don't know the plan for dinner is. So we had Taco Bell tonight, which I paid for. But it's fine. Yeah. That is the Order 1886 so far. It's basically an interactive movie. Like, not like Alone in the Dark, where it's more story rather than gameplay. Or like a Telltale game. No, it's like it wants to deliver a very good narrative in a quickly and timely fashion. Unlike Alan Wake 2, where you can like sit around in the same area for 3+ hours doing minor details that no one really wants to delve into. Coffee World in Alan Wake 2, I spent how long in that single area? An entire 4-hour stream just in that area. And the enemies respawn, which is kind of annoying tidbit, but I don't know. But that's the Order 1886 thus far. I am kind of enjoying it. I can easily see that while the Izzy chick is our character's like subordinate, like Padawan, I can see a kinship / love thing there going on. I don't know what's going on with fucking Lafayette, because Lafayette in history is a real person, Marquis Lafayette. Yeah. I don't know. Brand new game. I don't need to probably delve into it, but it's gonna be done quicker than I think it's gonna be done. You know, like with a 10-hour plat, I'm maybe 12 hours, maybe, but still, then again, that's very quick for a plat. You know, at a minimum 20 hours, I think is like a good length of a game. Oh, In the Dark, how long was that? That's 24 itself. Didn't Riot play it? Yeah. Well, he sunk 19 hours into it. But then again, he replayed it again though. Matthew Haffey's streaming.
I've been a musician 35 years now, and I didn't start wearing plugs until I was in my early 20s, and a lot of damage was done. Like, I've got constant tinnitus. That was from playing in live bands, obviously, so it was concentrated. But even us going to festivals like this, spending a couple of hours listening to music at these volumes is super dangerous for your hearing. So, get yourself a pair of these. They're nice and cheap, they're really comfortable.
We have them, tell me.
Music.
You too, Master. I know you've been smoking those death sticks again after all the time you...
It's so like, how can you say only Metallica and Pantera are good and Iron Maiden sucks? If it wasn't for Iron Maiden, those two bands wouldn't have exist, you know, because Iron Maiden, along with Black Sabbath and even AC/DC to an extent, they broke the mold of what music can be. Music wasn't always just like, oh, you had to play chords to play in a song. You had to do the generic chords, and you could do maybe some like clean solos, but back then there was no such thing as like a guitar riff which was the memorable part of the song. And a good, like, you can argue that the Animals, the Rising Sun, House of the Rising Sun, sure, but it's a riff, but it's more like it's a scale, like it's like it's just playing chords. But Iron Maiden was one of the very, and Black Sabbath was one of the very first few bands to have the guitar being the shining element of the songs. Sure, the vocals are cool, like Bruce Dickinson's amazing. Ozzy Osbourne's in his prime, even amazing as well. But the guitar, like, it made people like James Hetfield and Dave Mustaine and people like Dimebag Darrell and fucking even later on like Matt Heafy be like, guitar can sound like this, you know? Guitar wasn't just this thing where you have to play these chords, you know? You don't have to sing. You can just do the guitar stuff and people listen to it, you know? Because it's like it went to this full circle moment, because back in the day, music, sure, opera was a thing and singing was always a thing. But like back in the day, like fucking Moonlight Sonata, you know, you got the Bachs, you got the Mozarts, you got all these people, and they're famous piano pieces, whatever. But guess what? It's all instrumental music, and full circle, fucking just under a couple of hundred years later, it's come full circle where instrumental music has become a thing. Like, who knows in what, like, the next form of metal music will be, because metal has roughly sounded the same for roughly 20 years, where every band that tries to make new things, like the newest type of sound is math rock, which is math rock meaning it's so confusing to play. But like, I don't know, like, what, because like screaming and growls were only a thing in recent, like, the upmost 20-30 years, you know? Screaming lyrics as we scream now wasn't really a thing, even in the 80s, you know? Sure, like black metal, but that's not even like screaming words, it's just screaming for the sake of screaming. But now where screaming is like such a integral part of metal, it's crazy, you know? Some bands only do scream, some elitists say bands who don't scream aren't metal bands, you know? Like, and those bands who do scream but have cleans are not metal either, you know? Which is insane, an insane thought to even think about. Like, what do you mean? So are you saying that fucking Metallica or even Megadeth are metal bands because they have cleans in them? Sure, we can argue that Black Album is more of a hard rock album, but then again, there's metal moments in that. That's heavy metal, you know? Listen to fucking Holier Than Thou, you know? Struggle Within. Fuck. Through the Never. I don't think the planet will automatically die in our lifetime, you know. Like, 'cause our lifetime is a speck in the Earth's life. It's not just gonna one day explode. Sure, people are saying, oh, the ice caps are melting and climate change is real. It's a true thing, but like in our lifetime, it's not that much. It's just another cycle Earth is going through to develop, you know? Life is going to evolve. Humans themselves may evolve, you know? We've evolved past fucking, like, over thousands of years, you know? Humanity's been around way longer than fucking 2,000 years, you know? We just call it 2024 because just our brain can perceive we're in a different time, you know? I think everyone has a realization, like early 20s, that once you hit a certain age, you feel that age for forever. You know, like when I felt like I've been 18 for 4 years, the same. You know, it's because like physically I haven't changed. You know, voice hasn't changed. Sure, my skills and shit have adapted and evolved. That's about it. Anyways, let's shut up. See y'all tomorrow.